Hey, everybody, we are back at it this afternoon here on this edition of Thoroughbred Action from beautiful Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you again from our third floor clubhouse studios. And as we get back following the non-racing action here on Christmas Day, I hope everybody did have a great Christmas and holiday season. But we had races to be run, and there was work to be done. In fact, some good-sized, bulky-sized fields over the next half hour here, give or take, on the broadcast. Beginning, of course, with the quick pit stop outside, track and weather conditions. We were fast and firm, a chilly. And if you're in a cold climate, don't roll your eyes. It was around 60 degrees here in Howendale. It was a chilly one, but the show went on at 12:05 Eastern, and in fact, we had Pete Aiello in the booth, and he'll take us through race number 1 of 11, which is a 3-and-up filly mare, $20,000 maiden claimer on the grass, and no better way to start the first day back following Christmas than with a 12-horse turf race.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, that's Silent Empress who wins the break. Far outside, Starry Hope looking to get over. Driving through at the rail, Sandra's Mine is into the top flight. Away wide on the course, let's not get too excited. Cladaw's Run is next, and sliding through at the inside goes Mystical Charge. Black colors about 2.5 lengths behind. 3 wide around the turn was Love Ranger. Saving ground was Twirling Dervish. Working between that duo was Truly. Then it's back to the race favorite, What's the Move, ahead of an inside running 87 North. And Big Cheeks is last as they charge into the backstretch. The opening quarter posted in just 25-1 as Starry Hope moves up on the outside to put a neck in front. Back to second is Sandra's Mine. On from third, that's Let's Not Get Too Excited. Fourth at the fence and Silent Empress, followed fifth by Love Ranger. Cladaw's Run is between horses. Truly let go for a run 3 wide with Mystical Charge toward the rail. Then back to Twirling Dervish. What's the Mood still unhurried at this stage, while about 9, 10, or 10 lengths off the lead. Still at the back are Big Cheeks and 87 North. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 49-3 for the opening half mile. And long shots continue to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with the advantage. Sandra's Mine and Edgard Zayas by an X. Starry Hope up on the outside now second. Winding it up from the back is Truly. Cladaw's Run and What's the Move wide, and they turn for home. Starry Hope on the outside for a narrow lead. Toward the inside, that's Sandra's Mine second. Trying to run home from the back is What's the Move. Final 1/8 of a mile. Starry Hope, Sandra's Mine, What's the Move, charging hard. Final 1/16 of a mile, and here's What's the Move. What's the Move is gonna get up to win it at 6-5. Sandra's Mine kicked gamely for second. Starry Hope was third, 137-2. And they're off. Very poor beginning for Valley Date. She brushed the inside rail, leaving the start. Brooks All Mine and Nonsense fire away well. Meanwhile, Zayas is riding Blossom Bow for speed, but she's not giving him any. She's back to fifth. From between horses, here's Sassy Justice up to take third. Outside in Markistan, Blossom Bow between. Then Grace's Drama ahead of Low Miss Hotshot and Grand Etiquette, and Valley Date was slow into stride and is last of all with less than 5 furlongs to race. Nonsense has the lead by a neck. Brooks All Mine up on the outside is now second. 3 wide, Sassy Justice is there third. Blossom Bow is the gray racing from fourth, improving at the rail. Grace's Drama backpedaling is Markistan. Back at the rail goes Low Miss Hotshot, then Grand Etiquette and Valley Date. 23-3 for a posted opening quarter. If it correct, it's a slow tempo. 3 wide. Here's Sassy Justice making a bid at Brooks All Mine. Nonsense is all in. From the inside, Grace's Drama. From the back, Valley Date begins to run home for Sayas. She's underway in the yellow colors with Grand Etiquette on her back with a 1/4 mile left to get. 47-1 for the opening half mile. Brooks All Mine nursing a tenuous lead. Sassy Justice, and on the outside, Valley Date. Valley Date really charging after the poor getaway. She's coming after Brooks All Mine with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Brooks All Mine trying to get a 16th more to the outside in Valley Date. Grace's Drama trying to get third late, but the winner is Brooks All Mine. Brooks All Mine by 2 in the end. Valley Date is second. Very close for third between Sassy Justice or Grace's Drama with 125-1.
Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. Military drill and the Great Oz were both well served at the start, not so for Social Equality, who's last early. Driving through at the rail, Mahomes Money, and mixing it up Perspective as they're 4 across the course. A gap of 3 to Nako, then outside goes Dark Timber. King Cairo is at the rail second last, and after a slow getaway, Social Equality is last of all as they go to the half-mile point. Mahomes Money inside, Perspective on the outside, and Military Drill spotted 3 wide third. The Great Oz is back to fourth after trying to go with the top horses. 3 wide and moving up is Dark Timber. In traffic is Nako, a gap of 3 more to King Cairo, and Social Equality is last. 5/16 to go. Perspective and Mahomes Money continue to battle. Dark Timber chiming to it nicely. 3 wide on the outside. Trying to run home from the back is Nako with a quarter of a mile left to get. Dark Timber's on a move now. Dark Timber tries to get Mahomes Money, who cuts the corner and tries to find under pressure from between horses and Perspective with an eighth of a mile to go. Mahomes Money, Lannery trying to get one more furlong. He leads by a length and a half. Dark Timber is second, but he's flattening out of touch. Final 16th of a mile. Mahomes Money driven out. Mahomes Money for Dale Romans to win it by 2.5. Dark Timber took a shot, but he was second. Up third was King Cairo, and fourth was Social Equality. 1:12 and 2 for the 6 furlong. And they're off. Slow to go, Nike Can and Distinctly Blue. Quick to go was Over Gators. Our happy ending sent through at the inside. Paint Them Blues away, moving up on the outside. Swirling Candy is an early fourth, followed fifth by Something Magical. Then it's Sanity together with Midnight Witch. Kitten's Cover Girl is third last. Second last, Distinctly Blue. And Nike Can blew the break and is last of the 10 as they swing around the far turn. Paint Them Blues away, working on Over Gators on the top end, with Our happy ending together third with Swirling Candy. On from fifth, it's Something Magical. Kitten's Cover Girl trying to rally for Irad Ortiz Jr. while about 7 lengths off the lead. Sanity's just ahead of her as they move for home. Over Gators on the inside. Paint Them Blues away. Moving up on the outside, and Sanity's into the clear with Kitten's Cover Girl looking to ship to the outside. Final furlong, it's Paint Them Blues away. On top by 2. Sanity's up into second. Kitten's Cover Girl finding her best stride too late. Paint Them Blues away is in front. Sanity second. Kitten's Cover Girl third. Swirling Candy ran fourth in 55 and 4. And they're off. The favorite amount was a step slow. The second choice, Dr. Roger, bobbled and was last to get underway. Good start at the rail for Rabdan, who's headed off for the early lead. Amon moves up on the outside to take second. 3 wide Emperor's Cause third. After a stutter step getaway, Amount is away racing in fourth, and he's down toward the inside. A length and a half to King Force, who's outside of Skyro. Wide of them, far away look, then Skywalking. And after a messy start, Dr. Roger is last. 23 and 1 for the opening quarter. It's Rabdan and Edgar Zayas on top, a length and a quarter. Amon is second. Emperor's Caused on the outside. He now races from third. Fourth at the inside, and Amount, followed fifth by King Force. Wide on the course and far away look. Backpedaling a touch is Skyro on his outside, Skywalking, and Dr. Roger remains last. Around the far turn they go, 3 furlongs left to race. Rabdan leads by a length and a half. Emperor's Cause getting to him now second. Eamon is an all-in third, passed by a Mount, who swung to the clear and asked to commence his run now. Running home from the back and Dr. Roger, but they've yet to get Rabdan. Quarter of a mile left to go. Rabdan leads by a length and a half. A Mount starts to elongate his stride, and he's got dead aim now. Here's a Mount with very, very confident handling. He was shown the stick, he responded to the stick, and he's long gone. A Mount by 4, by 5, and still moving away. It's a Mount in front at 8-5. He's long gone. Rabdan with a great try second. Third was Emperor's Cause. Up fourth was Skywalking in 124 and 3. And they're off in the Allen Jerkins. Good beginning for Hieroglyphics from between horses. Here's Conviction Trade moving out. Treasure Trove gets away in good shape. He's third. Trying to angle over from the high draw is Sir Anthony, splitting horses, and Tintoretto. 3 wide and dropping back a touch is High Noon Rider as the race favorite Focus Group finds himself mid-flight in the 2 path as Dante's Fires put in very tight, but Lannery held his ground and saved ground to be fourth. Out the back early are Clear Vision and Cowtown as they charge around the first turn for the first occasion. Up front, Irad Ortiz Jr. and Conviction Trade off the lead by 3 or 4 lengths. Second is Hieroglyphics, third is Treasure Trove. So Maker is 1-2-3 early from Tintoretto, who's an early fourth. Dante's Fire is at the rail fifth. Then it's mid-flight to Sir Anthony. Back from their Focus Group. For company on his outside is High Noon Rider. Muralist settles in third last. Cowtown is second last, and 2 back to Clear Vision, who's last of all, as they still have over 1.25 miles to race. The opening quarter was 26 seconds, the half mile posted in 51 and 2. Conviction Trade leads to the far turn the first time by a length and a half. Up on the inside, Treasure Trove is together with Hieroglyphics second and third. Back to fourth and Tintoretto racing by himself a length better than Sir Anthony. High Noon Rider's getting started. He's up on the outside. He's now forced Sir Anthony to tug on Leparoux as he wants to go. He has to sit for now. Dante's Fire is next, then Focus Group, 2 back to Muralist. Cowtown second last. Clear Vision is still last as they wheel in front of us for the first time. Up front, Conviction Trade. He's been in front for almost a mile, and he leads past the fans the first time by a length and a quarter. Up to second is Hieroglyphics, pocketed up Treasure Trove. High Noon Rider moved early. He's into contention while fourth. Fifth at the inside goes Tintoretto, 2 better than Sir Anthony. Then it's Dante's Fire. Focus Group yet to be moved by Junior Alvarado. He's fourth last. Third last is Muralist. Second last is Cowtown. And 11th and last throughout is Clear Vision as they've completed their first lap and run around the first turn for the second time. Conviction Trade. He's been in front from the outset, and he leads a length and a half over Hieroglyphics in second, and Treasure Trove is third. Moving up on the outside, High Noon Rider is fourth. Tintoretto just been galloping along steadily while racing in fifth, 2 better than Sir Anthony. Focus Group is going to hunt for room toward the inside. Muralist, meanwhile, was elected to angle to the outside. Dante's Fire is out the rail, getting shuffled back a touch with Cowtown, and Clear Vision is closer at the back as now things start to get tactical. 141 and 4 for a mile. There's less than 5 furlongs to run in the 2020 Allen Jerkins as they swing to the far turn. Conviction Trade still the leader. 3 wide, Sir Anthony is outside of Hieroglyphics. 4 wide, Muralist. Dropping back is Treasure Trove. Tintoretto and Cowtown are next. High Noon Rider calls it an afternoon as they run to the top of the stretch. Conviction Trade to the top of the stretch is still the leader. Sir Anthony is still second. He's within a neck now on the outside, and Muralist from third. Top of the lane, Conviction Trade trying to go 2 miles on the lead here, and he leads by a length as Sir Anthony takes aim for Julien Leparoux, and he's up now to take the lead. Sir Anthony to the top, and he's 25-1. Conviction Trade is second, but he's second behind Sir Anthony, who wins the Allen Jerkins. Conviction Trade was second. Big Long Shot Cowtown was third. Muralist ran fourth as Focus Group never fired in 3:19 and 2. 3 by 4 and moving away. They're off. The gray, God's Promise, springs out of there very nicely and heads off for the early advantage from Maximum and away with speed. Another Duke trying to hold ground toward the rail, wide on the course, went Dynamic 1. He was away smoothly, though, and he'll set up shop about 5 lengths behind. From between horses, Boca Guy with Dudes Got Game toward the rail. Trist. What just happened? Something just happened. The 3 unseated, the rider, Dudes Got Game, was rank and on heels, and he went right into Greatest Honor with Royal Trist at the back. So the back marker's inconvenienced as the 3 is out of the race. And they head into the backstretch with God's Promise by a neck, Maximum alongside in second. Moving up toward the inside, another Duke is now third. 3 wide is Dynamic 1. From between horses, it's Bourbon Highway. Lannery's on his feet, he's all right, as they head through the opening half mile in 48 and 2. God's Promise leads. Maximum is second. At the inside, another Duke. 3 wide, Dynamic 1. Bourbon Highway is next. Now the big favorite. Greatest Honor tries to rally well about 4 lengths off the lead. He's hitting high gear now. He went by Boca Guy, and at the back is Royal Trist. Around the far turn they go. Irad, the first to move, is Dynamic 1. Strides forward to take the lead. At the 5/16, he leads by 2. Fully stretched, but gaining ground. Greatest Honor circling horses up into second. Back to third goes another Duke. The rest are not of consequence with 3/4 complete. In 1:13 flat, they turn for home. And the big favorite, Greatest Honor, tries to get Dynamic 1, who got first run on him. Greatest Honor continues to close. Final 16th of a mile, and Greatest Honor has powered past. Inconvenienced around the first turn. He'll win anyway. Greatest Honor, an impressive winner. He wins a length and a half. Dynamic 1 was second. Another Duke ran third. They were well clear of Bourbon Highway fourth in 1:43 and 4. And they're off in the Tropical Park Derby. From the rail, Summer to Remember gets the first call, and the gray Don Juan Kitten will run with him early. On the far outside, Fancy Liquor trying to get over from the high draw, but he'll be spun 5 or 6 deep. Dropping over nicely, went by your side. Into the top flight is Dak Daniels. He's up to third now. Mid-flight for the race favorite, Colonel Liam. Fancy Liquor, by the way, still trying to get over while racing in fifth. Soleil Volante and Panici are at the fence ahead of me and Mr. C. Second last, while 3 wide is Fighting CB. And the early trailer, and about 10 lengths off the lead, is Angelus Warrior. 24 and 1 for the opening quarter as they head into the backstretch. Summer to Remember had the lead, but Don Juan Kitten is now in front. To the outside, and Dak Daniels is second. Fancy Liquor parked wide every step. He's 3 wide third. Summer to Remember is at the rail fourth, followed fifth by Your Side, together with Colonel Liam. Back at the inside is Soleil Volante, unhurried at this stage with me and Mr. C. 3 wide Fighting CB, and Angelus Warrior is last. Less than half a mile to go in the 2020 Tropical Park Derby with Don Juan Kitten on top a length and a half. Working harder is Dak Daniels second. Summer to Remember is now third. Into the clear, here's the favorite, Colonel Liam. Now fifth, now fourth, now third, now second. And charging at the leader, Colonel Liam's on a big move. 3/4, 112 and 1, and Colonel Liam has made the front, and he's in clear by a length and a quarter. Down at the inside, Don Juan Kitten is second. Fancy Liquor, Summer to Remember, and By Your Side are next, but inside that final furlong, Colonel Liam driven out by Irad Ortiz Jr. He comes back sharp in victory as he'll win the Tropical Park Derby, going away. Don Juan Kitten was second, close for third between Summer to Remember and By Your Side in 140 and 4. And they're off. From between horses, Front Loaded was away well. September 10 and Doc Amster have speed. Paco won't let Life in Shambles get too far back. He's on the far outside. Sagamore Mischief driving through at the rail with Sir Khan next. Splitting horses in Front Loaded. Second last is What's to Blame. And the early trailer is Silverly Enough. Down the backstretch they go at 8-5. Doc Amster and Amisael Jaramillo lead by a length and a quarter. On the outside, Life in Shambles is now second. September 10 is pocketed up third. Front loaded between horses. 3 wide, What's to Blame. Shuffling back is Sagamore Mischief with Sir Khan. And the trailer is Silverly Enough. Around the far turn they go, 22-4 for the opening quarter. The leader is Doc Amster by a neck. Life in Shambles up on the outside is now second. What's to Blame? 3 wide and starting to charge into it from third. From the back, Silverly Enough, the gray put to pressure, but coming on with a quarter of a mile left to go. Doc Amster has the lead. Life in Shambles, What's to Blame? Silverly Enough behind them through a 45-3 opening half mile. On the far outside, What's to Blame? Up to challenge Doc Amster. Life in Shambles is up between horses. He's a grizzled pro and he's trying to kick on. Final 16th of a mile. What's to Blame in front? Paco asking Life in Shambles to battle back. Life in Shambles inside. What's to Blame outside. Photo finish. Really, really good horse race there. What's to Blame on the outside. Life in Shambles toward the rail in 1:17 flat. And they're off. Second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off in the Tropical Park Oaks to a clean and level beginning. Looking for an early leader emerging from the pack, Mo of the West to put a neck in front. Vigilante's Way protecting her spot toward the rail, and Blue Mistress, long shot, moves up between horses to take over. More Than Unusual settles down in fourth, followed by Virginia Beach, who's at the rail. After a good beginning, Speak to Me of Summer is mid-flight, just ahead of her American Giant. The race favorite Stunning Sky is third last, Wind Racer is second last, and the trailer is Ask Bailey. And the run around the first turn, it's Vigilante's Way on the inside, Blue Mistress keeping her company from the outside. They've opened 2.5 on Mo of the West, who's clearly third. More Than Unusual is 3 wide, Virginia Beach is at the rail. A length and a half to American Giant, followed by Speak to Me of Summer and Stunning Sky. Still at the back are Ask Bailey and Wind Racer. Less than 5/8 to run in the Tropical Park Oaks through a 47-3 half mile. Vigilante's Way and Leparoux in front by a neck. Big long shot Blue Mistress keeps the heat on second. Mo of the West third. At the rail, Virginia Beach fourth. More Than Unusual kept into the clear by Gaffleone while racing in fifth. Followed inside by American Giant. Speak to Me of Summer is next. Stunning Sky elects to go widest of all, a length better than Ask Bailey. Wind Racer is last as they move to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:11-2, and the leader is Vigilante's Way. Vigilante's Way tries to kick on with it here. Cuts the corner nicely and opens 2.5. More Than Unusual's in the clear. Mo of the West is between horses. Stunning Sky with too much to do. Final 16th of a mile. Vigilante's Way and jockey Julien Leparoux are Tropical Park Oaks winners. They'll win by 2.5. Second is close. Either More Than Unusual or Speak to Me of Summer. 140-3. runners away. From between horses, Joyful Heart commences well. McKagan sent through down at the inside. These two race on. From between horses, Donji is taken in hand, and at the rail, it's Derby Champagne. Pontegard trying to work over from the high draw. Just inside him went Utrecht into the top flight. Battle of Blenheim splits horses. He's a joint fourth. Then it's King of Spades. He's only about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead today with the Mighty Judge next. Between horses is another. Fighting the rating while second last is Honey Don't, and the trailer is Basha. Around the first turn and into the backstretch now. Joe Bravo and McKagan, the veteran, leads by 2.5. Second is Joyful Heart. From between horses, Battle of Blenheim is third. Utrecht out 3 wide, while fourth at the rail, that's Derby Champagne. Then Pontegard and Donji. Down at the fence, it's King of Spades. Working between horses and another. 3 wide, the Mighty Judge. 2 back to Honey Don't, and the trailer is still Basha. 46 seconds for a strong half mile. McKagan letting it all hang loose into the far turn, 2.5 better than Joyful Heart. Battle of Blenheim third, Derby Champagne is fourth. A hard check there from King of Spades, wide on the course. That's Pontegard trying to rally at the inside is another. Donji's between horses. Trying to wind it up while wide on the course is Utrecht as they run to the top of the stretch. McKagan blitzing a big trail out here. 109 and 4 for 3/4, and it's still McKagan in front. Donji launching a 4 wide bid. Nearest pursuer to the leader, Joyful Heart. Derby Champagne will need to do better than that. Another weaving through horses, and he's got a shot now. Here comes another driving through. Donji, Battle of Blenheim over the top. These 3, Battle of Blenheim, Donji and another. Donji to the lead, and Donji gets up to win it at 9-2. Second, another. Third, Battle of Blenheim, 140 and 1.
And that's going to do it here on this Saturday edition of Thoroughbred Action. Do keep in mind, we'll cap the week of racing here tomorrow afternoon. We'll have an 11-race Sunday card, a start time of 12:05 Eastern on the nose, and we move ever so close to New Year's Day and the start of 2021. But by my count, 3 cards left here in 2020. Sunday's 11-race program is one of them. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.